But just do not ever, ever, ever pay everything up front. There's too many horror stories. 3 things that you should avoid with your first rental. Hey guys, I'm super excited because today we start my 20th renovation since 2020. So in the last 2 years, I've done a lot of renovations as project manager, as the person hands-on, painting, working with contractors, managing the project. And today we're starting the 20th project in 2 years to make this beautiful home rent ready. So we have living room, kitchen. It's really not in horrible shape. But it needs new paint to freshen it up. I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit scuffed up. There's some flooring that needs repairs, you can see down there. And so I'm getting some help today, and I wanted to share with you 3 things that you should avoid with your first rental. Now, whether you're buying the rental vacant and it needs a little bit of cleaning up, or if you already have tenants, you know, someday they're probably gonna move out and you'll have to clean things up, meaning paint, repair flooring, maybe repair some little things here and there, plumbing, electrical, or what have you. So 3 things that I have learned to avoid that I wanna share with you, having to do with money and time and money, which is really everything when you have a rental, because if you're not renting the place out, you are not making money directly. Okay, so not considering appreciation. That's not what I'm talking about. But first things first, whenever you have a project like this, if you're not doing the work yourself, get at least 3 estimates. Don't just get one and say, okay, that sounds pretty good, let's get started. Just get as many as you can, as quickly as you can. And I like to even have contractors come on the same day, even at the same time. Sometimes they get a little bit annoyed with me, but they can see I have other people bidding on the project, and I think that's a good thing for me. And it saves time if you just have a window of time where everybody can come through, and you know, if they don't come through during your window of time that you're available, then you know, you move on. So get at least 3 estimates. Don't always go with the cheaper one. It's really important to meet the contractor and see if you feel comfortable with them. Can you communicate with them? That's really important, because communication throughout your project is pretty important. Yeah, you want to be able to communicate clearly and honestly, right? So get 3 bids at least for your project. The second one, really important, time. You have to agree on the time span of your project. If they say 2 weeks, make sure, you know, really, can you do this in 2 weeks? Like, you're not just saying that. I mean, not to be rude, but a lot of people will say 2 weeks and then it becomes 2 months. So make sure that everyone's on the same page about how long things will take and what will happen if things don't get completed within that period of time. Third, again, something about money. Definitely contractors have expenses up front, especially if they're buying the materials. I like to have my contractors buy the materials because it saves me time. I used to be the one going to the big box stores, Home Depot, Lowe's or whatnot, and buying the materials, but now I kind of know what things cost, and I prefer to have them help me out in that way. They have the muscles in the trucks, so not that I don't have muscles, but you know what I mean. So don't pay all up front, but it is normal and good to pay a deposit up front, maybe like 50-50 when you begin and when you end. But just do not ever, ever, ever pay everything up front. There's too many horror stories of contractors just walking away. Never happened to me, but I wouldn't want it to happen to you. So in review, 3 things to avoid: not getting enough bids on your project, not agreeing on a time frame, and paying everything up front, so avoid those things. And I'm really excited to get started, and the guys have been really nice waiting for me outside while I record this video. So we're going to get started. I'm gonna invite them in and we're gonna have a great project, hopefully. I'll let you know how it goes. All right, thanks for watching. I'm Gabby Wallace, and please subscribe here if you'd like to know how the project goes or more real estate adventures. Yeah, and I wish you luck with your first rental, your first make ready. If that's what you're working on, let me know if you have any questions. All right, thanks. Bye.